Okay, so for our constraint optimization problem, we're actually going to go back to CVP multi-product, which is our favorite shirts problem that we did before, and we're going to finish it up. So I'm going to hide all the stuff we did before because it's unnecessary for this. So I'm just going to hide these, and here we're left with our new problem. So it's the same problem as before. We make these 3 different types of shirts and we sell them for these prices, but now we're told that they take this amount of minutes to make each. And so it's asking how many of each shirt would we want to produce to make the maximum amount of profit. So why don't you try to work through this the same way we worked through the other problem, the example problem, and I'll kind of do this one more step by step. So if you get caught on a step, then just wait until after I do it, and then you could pause the video again. Okay, so in step 1, we want to rank them because like we do in this first chart. So how we do that again is we take our contribution margin, divide that by the constraint to find our contribution margin per constraint, and the highest one gets the first ranking. So here are the answers for that. And the way we did this is, say for the short sleeves give you a $15 in profit. So they give you $15, but the contribution margin, you have to take out these costs. So you have to take out the $7.50, and you also have to take out this percent revenue because that's a variable cost. So this minus, well, actually minus that times 0.05, and that will give you your contribution margin. And if you take 10 minutes to make that, then contribution margin divided by the 10 minutes equals $0.68 around there per minute. So you're going to do that for the rest of these. And as we can see, we want to make the most of the long sleeves first because we get the most money per minute. And then we want to maximize sweatshirts and then short sleeves. So we're going to start, if we want to maximize long sleeves, then we're going to make up to demand. Now it doesn't tell us demand equals this, but it does tell us that initially they sell it for this much. And this is for if we made the max amount possible with our 2 machines. But right now we only have 1 machine. And speaking of, I'll kind of handle that now. So it says that we had 2 machines which operate on 2,000 hours per year each. So one just broke down. So we only have 2,000 hours per year. We want to turn that into minutes. So I'm going to multiply that times the 60 minutes. Great. And then we know that we want 4,000 long sleeve shirts, and it takes 10 minutes per long sleeve shirt. So the 4,000 times the 10, and this is how many minutes it'll take to make all of the long sleeve shirts. So now if we subtract that from our initial amount of minutes, we only have this many minutes left to produce the other shirts. So now, again, we want to maximize sweatshirts next. So sweatshirts, we want 3,000. And if sweatshirts take 15 minutes, then we're just going to do that 3,000 times the 15 minutes it takes to make them. Luckily, we're still at only 45,000 minutes, so we have enough to make as many sweatshirts as we want. Here, I'll write this out. Long sleeve sweat shirts. So if we take our remaining 80,000 minus the now 45,000, then we have 35,000 minutes remaining. So we know this. We know how many we're making of these. And then finally for short sleeves, we can double check and see if we can make all 5,000 short sleeves. Let's just double check. So 5,000 times the 10 minutes it makes to make them. But as we can see, we have 50,000 minutes required to make them, and we only have 35,000 minutes remaining. So what we're going to just do is take that 35,000 minutes and divide it by the time it takes to make short sleeves. So it takes 10 minutes. And therefore we know we have enough time to make 3,500 minutes, 3,500 short sleeve shirts. And that is all you have to do. So these are our answers now. Okay, perfect. So again, these are all the problems these are all the concepts you have to do for Mac. And these are some pretty good problems. Again, I would really, really recommend going through and doing all of these. And please make sure that you know your cheat sheet well. Whoever you choose, you just need to have it basically memorized and try to learn it before you even attempt these problems. Again, whenever you're on the exam, whenever you see ABM or constraint optimization, you should already know what to do in preparation so that you don't have to go back to your cheat sheet and get stuck looking for the answer. So I hope you all practice these, and good luck, and I hope you all nail your second exam.